Hey, what's up everyone? Watch this video here for Thursday, January 30th, showing you the SPY. We gapped up today, but ended up closing at the lows. Quick look at 5-minute candles. We actually at one point went up and took out the high of day right there. But today was FOMC day. This was right after the FOMC announcement, and then it rolled over into the close. To me, a fairly inconsequential day as far as the overall market's concerned. If you weren't in chat today, Tesla, Wayne did another kind of very much like Apple. Let me go to Apple. Very much like Apple yesterday, right? Apple we knew had earnings after the bell, and Wayne simply called an opening range breakout, which also happened to be a whole number inflection point with the high of day. Sorry about that. With the high of day, 3 pennies above 314. So Wayne called it through 314. The theory was basically an opening range breakout the day of earnings. Shorts might be a little bit nervous, right? And so you see what happened. That was the 314. I got that with Wayne. I know a lot of people in chat got it. I ended up going up to 318. You see what it did the next day, right? All the way up to 328. Same thing with Tesla. Same situation. Earnings after the bell. Wayne called it long through 574, sort of breaking above the range that it's in with the high of day above. And yesterday's high above is potential catalyst plus the potential for decent earnings. This wasn't meant to be held into the close, but it was meant to rally between here and the close. And by the way, if you don't know, if you're just watching this video and you've been under a rock all afternoon, Tesla, as I'm talking, is trading at $650 in after hours. So all I can say is wow. And there's a lot of people who've been shorting Tesla all the way up. I've been in pain like that before, and it's no fun, which is why I don't hold anything overnight anymore. But Tesla really, really strong. Couple great calls by Wayne. And the beauty of that Tesla call that he made today, just like Apple yesterday, very simple, right? Opening range breakouts, or in the case of Tesla today, a kind of anticipation of an opening range breakout, kind of breaking the intraday range with the high of day still above. Anyway, loved it. Another highlight from chat for those that weren't there was NNVC. Wayne and I were both kind of watching this one over 980, kind of had this intraday cup and handle. Looking for then a quick push through the whole number 10 and scroll over. We got that 980 break right there, and it almost went to 11. I had a really nice trade in that one as well. So there's some highlights from chat. And man, there were others. CODX, I got on mic and called that over 250, which is right there. And there was plenty of time after I called. I even jumped on the mic and said, gave the reasons for the trade. And the thing ended up moving to 320. Anyway, a lot of good stuff in chat today. I'm done babbling about that. Let's go into what we're going to watch tomorrow. Now, I feel kind of stupid putting something like this on watch. And as far as I could tell, nobody could figure out why this thing rallied. And really, this is meant for, hey, watch this over the next week or so. I don't want to trade something that's just moved from 12 to 1750 in one day and nobody knows why. But I am going to put it on a chart and watch it for the next few days. GNPX gapped up today after an offering. And actually holding up pretty darn well. Closed where it opened about, right about there. But and it's a weird chart. Every day gaps and, it's kind of goofy looking. But I do want to keep our eyes on it because it's been pretty strong. LB Limited Brands closing slightly above its open after gapping up. But if you look at intraday, it actually looked like it was rolling over here and then found its way right back up. I think there's talks to buy a division of LB, which is Victoria's Secret. And so I think that kind of ended up getting the afternoon pop. And who doesn't have an affection for that company anyway? At least that division. All right, so anyway, LB, we're going to watch that one. APT, I've got a couple of the virus plays that I talked about those needing to come back down. Well, they've done that. And again, I don't follow the news too closely, but as far as I can tell, this thing isn't going away in a few days, right? And so I think these things might have a second leg to them. And so APT, LLIT, I want to watch both of those. Another one, AHPI. They're in their protective equipment space. At least APT and I think LLIT as well. I'm not sure about that one. And AHPI. So those ones, if the I don't know if the news just starts to sound terrible again, and I'm seeing some of that, the World Health Organization, I'm just seeing some blurbs out there. We might have a nice setup in some of these. All right. So anyway, SAVA had this big pop yesterday and kind of a quiet inside day today. I'm looking for a third day play there. NH, kind of the same thing. Big pop yesterday, quiet inside day today. Looking for a third day play. CODX is in that virus space as well. And a very strong day today. We're going to watch that one tomorrow. BKYI, kind of a cup and handle breakout today, but closing well off of its highs. I don't know. I don't know anything about this one. This big volume spike here still isn't a million shares, so it shows you how thin the stock is. But I'm going to watch it. And then AEMD, again, in the coronavirus category, big pop, inside day, another inside day. So this one's coiling for a nice break. Could break this way, in which case I won't trade it. But if it breaks this way, I want to get involved. So let's keep our eyes on all the virus plays tomorrow. We'll also look for some gappers in the pre-market. There were some other highlights from after hours. Microsoft reported. Let me think. PayPal reported. Tesla reported. So we might get some earnings action tomorrow as well. That's enough. I'll see y'all in chat tomorrow. I'm done babbling.